Philly film. Games. It's over.
This is acting as a boom mic and shit. This is cellophane. In the radio days, that's how they would make fire.
Yeah.
There's a fire in the woods! Can you hear it burning? I'm on fire! Ah! Alright,
That's gonna be real fun to listen to later.
yeah. That's just not gonna be weird at all. Not at all! This is Playboy.
You didn't shut the PS off.
I don't. The PS, the piece of shit? No.
Yeah.
No, so basically what this is right now is, this is it.
This is it.
This is it. The whole shebang is kind of over. I mean, it's not over. So first all, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, this is only the second live segment we've ever done, or, well, face cam, I don't know, whatever the bullshit, whatever the kids are calling it
Whatever
nowadays.
it is.
Yeah. This is, sort of not the end of anything. This is more or less the, I don't know what the fuck's next, kind of thing. Because...
So who knows next?
Right, because, I'm leaving. That's the first sad news. I got a job in Tennessee. And I'm going to go teach college somewhere else. They have no idea what they're in for. No, not at all. And don't mind me and my horses. This is just how I get through things.
This is normal.
Yeah, this is totally normal. This is what Eric sees on a regular basis. This isn't the original couch. The original couch was green and tiny, and we were on top of each other a lot.
It was kind of weird.
Just a little bit, especially when our knees would touch. That wasn't
It was like the whole 60s movie thing. It was just like,
oh! Yeah, it was kind of strange. But I'm going away. The channel's not dead. I'm going to say that right now. The channel's not dead. Eric has toyed with the idea of streaming his stuff on computer. You want to do, what was it, Warcraft or something?
no, we just, whatever.
Yeah, because you discovered you could do that on your computer, and I was like, yeah, anytime you want, you have carte blanche to do it. So Eric's still going to be around whenever he wants to be. I'm going to Tennessee for a while, so for my part, I'm in hiatus more than anything, because I don't know where exactly it is. I have to find another friend! God damn it! I have to find another friend, which is hilarious. I don't know if we've explained this on the show, but when we got this show started, I found Eric and I did not know each other until. Do we actually know each other now? I'd like to think we do. Well, your son knows who I am, so I think that's close enough.
Yeah.
A flyer of all things got us started. I started this channel, for those of you who remember it back in the day, and it was just boring as shit. I mean, there might have been a slight improvement since then.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And I put out 2 flyers. One at Rock 30, which is a local game store in town that, well, they sell more stupid shit now than actual games.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in the North Dakota area and you're looking for a retro game that's, marked up way too much, go to get Rock 30. You'll be glad you did. Because they got expensive as shit. But, and the other one was at Great City Games.
Yeah, Grand City Games.
Grand City Games, that's what it's called. Grand City Games.
Card and comic books.
That's exactly what it is. And Eric, I found the one at Rock 30, and we had a meet and greet at a Starbucks, and that was sort of how we got started. He agreed to show up in my basement.
Yeah, basically.
Stranger danger is you didn't even give a shit. You're just like, oh, you want to play games? Sure, fuck, why not?
Oh.
And we just sort of did it, and Jesus Christ, we've done it for 2 years.
Yep.
Holy fuck. All the shit we've done. Like, is there a series, like, you really liked or enjoyed or thought was fun?
I don't know. And there's quite a few of them that were pretty interesting. I always like playing Resident Evil. That's a fun
That
game.
that was a good one, mainly for me because the bits that came out of that, like the crazy religion bit
Yeah.
that came up about is your do you look at a goat and say, well, this is my Friday night?
Yeah.
That was like, oh shit, that's up there. I mean, that was a good one, mainly because you were on autopilot for that. It was amazing watching you play that.
Yeah, I've played that one.
I mean, I'd like to think that I've got talent in like 4 games in my life. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past is one of them, and I showed you how terrible I am at that. And so that one felt easy. The ones that scar me the most, Mary-Kate and Ashley. Jesus, which one?
All of them?
But the horse one wasn't that bad. Mainly because we only did 2 episodes.
True.
The
Sweet 16 never
Sweet
ended.
Sweet 16 never ended. That's why that was hell.
Yeah.
But Crush Course wrecked me because the character design was terrible. They were boxes with human faces.
Oh, yeah, and they came apart, too.
Yes, like they were broke at the elbows and they had spade hands.
Yeah.
And
I remember that. That was weird.
And then the last stage.
Oh, God. That. Yeah.
Because if Eric wasn't as good as he was, I don't think we'd have beat it. Because that seashell game.
That was...
I don't know how you did it. And then I had the basketball thing, which was hard, but until I actually figured out what the fuck was wrong with the thing, that I actually figured it out.
Yeah, once you got the aiming down, it was okay.
But that episode was 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
And it was just those 3... Really, I think it was actually just those last 2 things because we couldn't... No, it was the last 3 things because we were determined to beat it at that point.
Yep, we were going to finish it.
Yeah, because it was just like, well, this is it, and we got to get it done. That one was a scar. That one will probably never go away. I mean, the Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen Sweet 16. That was. There's been a couple trying times in my life in the last 2 years, mainly because I mean I now have a PhD, but when we were playing that, I remember was when my comprehensives were coming up.
Oh, that's right.
And I snapped like a twig at one point, and I just went on a 15-minute. I'm naming theorists. I'm naming books. I'm paraphrasing shit. And I watched that. I think I edited that after the comprehensives, and I was like, oh my god, why couldn't I wish I wrote all that shit down in the comprehensive. Because it was way better than what I actually wrote during the comprehensives. Holy shit. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That is... Whew. Yeah. Yeah, that scarred me the most.
Yeah.
Do you remember Totally Spies, Totally Party?
Yeah.
The date name? George the Giraffe.
Yeah, George the Giraffe. And then I went on that, 5-minute spree of animal name people.
You nailed that. I could not keep up. Between that, and then you were explaining how viruses work?
Yeah, how we got into the talk is the virus, the grabby part.
The virus.
Bothered me.
See, that's the thing that I'm jealous of. I have a PhD, but Eric's way smarter than me. Eric's got more knowledge than fucking anybody knows what to do with. I mean, shit, what was that one you talking about, fertilizer and shit exploding?
Oh,
Yeah, that job you did?
Yeah, at the plant, the chem plant.
Yeah, you just know all this shit. If this happens, we're all fucking boned. I'm like, what?
Yeah, if it's spilled in her toast.
So, yeah, if anybody in the state of North Dakota wants a really good chemist, he's your man. Don't ask about meth though. He gave that up.
Yeah, no.
I don't do.
It's like I know how to make it.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, you do. You would.
Yeah, we learned about that in organic chem.
Really?
Yep, because it started as a man-made.
Yeah.
The government made it as a soldier performance enhancer. It was originally designed to make it so that people could stay awake, like soldiers on duty. But it turned out to be highly addictive and would wipe you out for longer than it worked, so they scrapped it and it became an illegal drug.
See? This is why you stay tuned to this channel, because Eric will tell you some shit that'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so...
Wow!
Yeah, we learned in organic how it's made in the lab, and it's simple, honestly.
Fuck. That's craziness. Wow. Wow! See, this is why I enjoyed having you on the channel, because it's like, you just, this shit, and I'm like, I had no idea. Like, the time you told me how to make purple flame was like, really? Potassium's all I need?
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet, but I'm just like, wow, I just need to get some potassium. I'm gonna make some purple flame.
Purple flame.
That'd be
Table
cool.
salt, you make yellow.
Yeah. Wow. Damn. Damn. Wow. That's so crazy that you and you just pull this shit out like that, and your comic book knowledge is insane.
Yeah.
I'm just like I only know up to a certain time period, and it's not even that good. But your knowledge, especially DC, you have that fucking shit down, and I'm just like I never even subscribed to DC at all growing up. I just knew Batman was an animated series and Superman was
Batman
thing.
was there.
Yeah, I don't know what they fucking did. I didn't really care at that point. Wow. Jesus Christ. Some amazing shit. Between that, then we did some adventures. Like when we actually took Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's disc
Oh,
to Frisbee Golf.
Yeah.
I took you to your first roller derby. Your son had more fun with the popcorn machine than anything else.
Yep.
He just wanted to start the popcorn machine. That to me is like hilarious and just so delightfully innocent. I'm like, I wish I could be that way again.
Yeah, he just wanted to watch it work.
I'm like, I am so jaded and so cynical that a simple joy of watching popcorn pop will never do it again for me.
No, it's totally been lost.
No, that's been gone a long time, and yet he's just content. Like, your son is total fucking zen. I'll never hit that. I'm jealous. And then we went to ValleyCon.
Yep.
And did you finish any of the challenges? Or was it just me?
You did the challenges. Tristan was busy leading me around playing different things.
Oh, okay. Yeah. ValleyCon isn't a very big convention, but I mean it had some things.
Mm-hmm.
But we discovered the video game room, and I guess Tristan didn't want to leave.
Nope.
So
They had Splatoon there. He was.
Oh, was that it? Okay.
Yeah, he was really enjoying that and a couple of other ones.
Okay, because I remember I did the Pilot Wings challenge, the hard challenge, which was 100 points. No, yeah, 100 points on either thing in the first level, which is really easy if you know what the fuck you're doing. And then I had to discover the top secret area in Mario World, and that was it.
Yeah, you did those real quick.
Yeah, because I even told the guy with the Pilot Wings one, it's like, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I was back in 3.
Yeah.
And he was like, you're done? I'm like, yeah. You want to look at this? Shit, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's contrary to what everybody would know about me on the channel. Like, on the channel, I am just a shitty player. I just talk. I say dumb shit. I can't play games at all. But if I'm there and I'm just not concentrating on anything else but the game, I'll kill it. But I think that's sort of the thing with this type of format, where it's like you have to think to be entertaining, and I can't do two things at once like that. I've never been the multitasking type, so I can't do it. And so that's why I'm terrible when Eric plays most of the game, because like I'll just sit here and be like, I don't know what the fuck is going on screen, and Eric will just be, oh, you gotta do this, that, and the other thing.
Okay.
Go! Fuck, I don't know.
Do it!
The only regret I think I have is the fact that we never finished Help Wanted. But I don't think we'd ever finished Help... I don't think if we had another year, we'd have finished Help Wanted. That, I just don't think... Well, okay, actually, I have a more serious one. We never finished Mega Man 2.
That's right, we didn't.
We didn't.
We never went back to it.
No. I mean, it's all set to go. It's in a save state, but just never did it. Damn.
Damn.
Wouldn't be the first time we've achieved total failure, but
Well, yeah.
Fire. Okay, I'm done.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I threw it further away. I have to lean over or hurt my horses to get it. That didn't sound weird at all. Hurt my horses.
Not really, especially when they're in your lap.
No.
Bend over with this thing sitting on my dick.
Potato dick.
The potato dick.
Potato. Yeah, now Potato is hilarious to us because we just finished Playboy. Had no idea what was going to happen with that game. I just bought that game on a whim.
Yeah.
No clue what the fuck was going to happen with it.
And it was just kind of weird.
Nah.
It was Sims for...
Yeah, it was Sims with tits.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that where I bought it was the only place I've ever seen it in my life. It probably doesn't shock me.
I'd never seen it for sale before either.
Yeah, I no idea. So it's kind of weird that way that it exists.
It is.
I mean, it's not Custer's Revenge or anything.
No, nothing quite that crazy.
Yeah, but still, it's just the fact that it exists and the fact that there are puppies. Where there are tits.
Yeah.
Puppies.
There will be puppies.
Yes. No, you gotta use the present tense or past tense because you gotta remember this is coming after everything else, so past tense.
Yeah.
Little secret. Secret.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say, Sam, you fucking maniac.
I
I mean, good God, man. I don't know how many 2 years with you and you're still a fucking maniac and dealing with this shit and you're hitting the bottle again, Sam.
The bottle. At least you stopped putting all the monster tabs on the window.
Oh yeah. If this is on camera, I don't know if it is or not, but when I was still on my monster kick, and I haven't had monster in a month. I'm proud of myself. There's a whole stream of monster tabs because I only drink import because I can't drink the regular stuff.
You don't have the import. You only have the big can.
Well, that's the only way it comes, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
So, and it has to be warm. That's the other thing. It has to be warm. It can't be cold.
Oh, so it's like Pepsi Blue?
I think you've told me that, yeah, because I can't drink Monster cold. It has to be warm. And I don't know if anybody else has ever seen Monster outside of the can. It is fucking disgusting. It looks like urine.
Yeah,
It's straight up when you're dehydrated and you take a piss. That's what it is. And it's fitting because that's what it does.
That's exactly what it does to you, too.
I mean, I knew a guy. Believe it or not, I've been a little bit more social. I was social. Sometime I was social.
It happened once.
A couple times. A couple times. There was a guy named Matt, and he ran the first My Little Pony group in town. And he was part of the University of North Dakota in their aerospace program. And he held our gatherings here because this was apparently the only place you could get, which I think is shenanigans, but I didn't care because it was people. And he came in here one night with a 4-pack of some concoction. It was one of their odd flavor things. He drank all 4 that night. I think that can kill you. I think.
Depending on the size of the can, he was close.
Because doesn't it say you can't drink more than 2 or 3 in 24 hours?
3 if it's a 200 milligram can of caffeine.
Yeah.
Because once you pass like 1 gram, it becomes possible for heart failure.
Oh my god.
And if he drank 4, he'd be at 0.8 grams, so he was cutting it real close.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he was sitting in. So you won't be able to see it, but behind me is my bed, because this is how Spartan life I live. He was sitting on my bed. It's futon mattresses. I sleep like a Japanese person, because that's just what I've been accustomed to. Although my mother's told me I get my grandmother's bed when I moved to Tennessee. So I have a bed for the first time in
Forever.
Well, actually, let's see, 8 years.
Yeah.
First time since I've had a bed, which sounds really like I'm homeless.
It sounds kind of weird when you say it like that.
It's been 8 years since I've had a bed.
8 years.
It's been 8 years since I've had a bed. It's like I'm like Stimpy. My first material possession. God damn. So it's that's strange. That's been that long, and I'm going to Tennessee, and wow. The fact that he used to do that. First party we had 20 people down here. I don't know where they all fit. I mean, it wasn't nearly as crowded as this, but it was still like I had 20 people down here. And it was all to watch the season premiere of My Little Pony. Yeah. And it definitely wasn't this TV.
No, it wasn't.
No. This is a 65, which is we've been talking about the 65 since like November. Because prior to that, I had a 42, and then prior to that, I had a 26. And the 26 was my grandmother's, but it was something my dad bought this for her. It was a Westinghouse. And it was a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that one.
No, it wasn't a 26. Yeah, was it 26 or 32? No, 32.
It was 32.
It was a 32-inch, and the Westinghouse had a bug in it. And this wasn't the first time it happened either, because this was the second Westinghouse my dad got her. They both did this, where half the screen would turn white. Like, the whole half of it, like, became a dead, not a dead pixel, but, like, it was half white, so everything was, like, really fucked up. So that's when I got the 42, traded that, I think I got $30 for that shitty television, and then I bought that 42 at that pawn shop, which looks like kids attacked it, because there was fucking shit in the speakers. Mm-hmm. Like mashed potatoes or something were stuffed in the speakers. I didn't even really give a shit because it was like a bigger TV, which now you own. So now you get the mashed potatoes in the speakers.
I cleaned it out.
Oh, did you?
Yep. I cleaned it up before I put it in my...
I was gonna say, yeah, I would do a lot of things to a television after it's come out of this basement. Sanitizing it would be one of them. And so now we have this 65, which is amazing, but doesn't... Well, I have to have that upscaler for most of the shit. That's why for the longest time we weren't playing anything older than like PS2.
Yeah,
and
play anything for a
because
while.
because the TV, I had to get an upscaler so it would actually play shit. And yeah, wow, that television, that whole ordeal, the 32, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Westinghouse, it's American. No, it ain't. Sure didn't act like fucking... I mean, it was a piece of shit. I don't know. My father, I love him to death, but sometimes when he goes for a deal, it just backfires so bad.
Yeah.
I mean...
Nice and hard.
Nice and hard. Just like when he thought it would be a good idea to have that visor on his truck. And the wind just slows you down. Like, this is great. Great thinking, man.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Do I have anything else to add? Do I have anything else to ask? I don't know. You got anything?
Oh, I barely talked during the show.
Yeah, it is true. You are like... Alright. You probably never listened to Howard Stern. But when I used to listen to him religiously, there was Howard, who talked all the time, but then there was this guy who ran sound effects and music, but was really smart, named Fred. And Fred, whenever he would open his mouth, it was like, wow, this is really fascinating. Please talk more. And like the fans would ask for him to do it more, and he's like, no, I'm just back here doing my thing. I don't really care to be part of the thing.
Yeah, I'm just there for the one-liners or whatever.
Yes.
When I throw the sarcastic comment.
Yes, whenever you get started, it's like, oh god, we've hit another level, and it's just gonna go. I have no idea what's gonna happen next. It's scary. It's always been scary. When you drop them, it's like for me, get angry and say stupid shit is normal. Like that's my MO. But when you do it, especially when sass comes out.
Sass comes out, or when I'm destroying every touching moment in Xenoblades.
Yes, that's when shit gets amazing. It's like, holy fuck. This is great. I'm dying inside because this is too damn funny. I can't breathe right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, get me a brown bag.
Yeah.
Holy
He's currently
fuck.
curled up on the floor because he
Oh,
can't stand up.
God, when you... Was it during Mickey Mousecapade? You said something. I was out at the fridge because I got pissed and I left. And
Yeah,
you
Mousecapade,
said
you
something
went
and
out.
I collapsed right in front of the fridge.
Yeah, you were getting root beer. You were
Yes.
getting your A&W bottle.
Yeah, because I was weaning myself off caffeine, and that was the closest thing I could. Well, now I'm back on caffeine because I got a Mountain Dew can beside me. Because I fell off the wagon again. Dissertations will do that to you. But I'm past my dissertation. What the hell are you doing? Cook me these bastards that I have to make. Fucking non-stop, making me chippy as shit.
Uh-huh.
And can I just say for the record, if any of you ever go into customer service, if you see somebody wearing over-the-ear headphones,
Sorry, I know where this one's going.
yes, you know exactly where this is going. If you see anybody wearing over-the-head earphone, over-the-head, well, they're all over the head, over-the-ear,
If they got the big things that cover their ears,
Yes.
you couldn't, talk to them if you tried without shouting.
yes.
Leave them alone.
Please, thank you for that. It happened twice yesterday. At Office Max, I walk in and I have big blazing pink headphones. It's like, you cannot. You know I've got them.
Yeah. From about 3 blocks away.
Yes, you can. And these maniacs. I don't know if it's second nature. Like this is what they, this is Pavlovian or what. But they just. Can I help you? Most of the time, I found a way to at least curtail it where I'm just like, as soon as I hear words,
Yeah, leave me alone.
yeah.
You
But
don't,
I
turn to them and just...
No, I've learned, mainly because I've talked to you, and socialized with another human being, that's not appropriate behavior. So I've curtailed that.
Just a little bit.
Just a hair. Now, I don't know if that's going to change. Oh, God. I'm going to be in down south.
I don't know how that's going to work. But...
No, because at least here, everyone's friendly. And so I kind of excuse them for it because this is North Dakota and it's basically South Canada. And so I can kind of... There's going to be surly people down south, and then I got to deal with drawl. Southern drawl. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. That's going to be rough. Can I help y'all? Fuck you, y'all ain't a word! Fuck you! No, you can't help y'all. Y'all can't help me. Oh, that's another thing. Well, no, when I lived in Atlanta the second time, or Georgia the second time, I didn't develop a southern drawl again. So maybe I'll be safe. Because when I lived in the South the first time, I had southern drawl. But that's because I was exposed to it 24 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
While I was at basic training. But I didn't... Not the second time around. 11 years later. Oh my God. That's the other thing about this that I will never forget about this. Like, these 2 years that we've done this. This has been like a... Well, it's a vlog of sorts, because it documents our lives for 2 years. So even when Tristan gets to be your age, he can say, "This is what your grandpappy did."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't mind the maniac's sight.
Yeah, don't mind the yelling. That's the other guy.
That's the other guy. He's long since dead. The fact that this is the last 2 years, our lives, probably more or less mine, because I'm open like that, has been cataloged so much. The fact that Jesus Christ, the shit that's gone on between like when you got married, which is still a big moment, which was that was a quaint little ordeal. I'll love that thing forever. It was fun. Between my comprehensives, my dissertation, the MKOs that I attended, the fucking conventions that I've gone to and come back from, and like all the strange shit.
All the stories from those.
The convention mistresses.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ. And that's in my dissertation. That's on page 2.
Nice.
That's the funny part. Because my people actually wanted that in. Because they're like, wow, you need to have the fact that you stayed a weekend with a prostitute. That has to be in there.
And you're like, alright, wow.
Well, alright, I have no problem with that.
Yep.
As long as I don't, as long as I don't have residue on me, I'm totally cool with it. That was a really weird time. The fact that between those hilarious times and the fact that I've lost 2 grandparents in the span of 6 months, and I could still come back here, vent, and just keep doing this. This is what kept my sanity. This is what I think if I didn't have this with you, I'd have been in a rubber room, straight up in a rubber room, because the shenanigans that went on at UND, getting my PhD, and then all that shit, and now this new shit with like, oh fuck, what am I gonna do in Tennessee? If I didn't have this, I'd have probably lost my mind years ago. Well, within the last 2 years, I'd have probably lost my mind or become a huge drunk, because that's another thing. My cohort members, people who go into graduate school tend to become drunks. Just saying. That's why your college professors are kind of meh, because it's the weird hazing that we go through, and we become raging alcoholics usually.
Not alcohol.
Not alcohol, no, not alcohol at all. It was just a potato.
It's just potato.
Just the potato that I just drank. I liquefied one. That they normally become raging alcoholics between all the hazing and the papers and the shit that you write. So, I'm grateful that I had this chance. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's been a fun experience. And good grief. You pretty much indirectly coaxed me into getting in a bigger couch, which was something I had no intention of getting. And this couch is nearly impossible to get in here. It took my landlord and I removing the doors to get this thing in here, and I will probably have to do the same thing to get it out. And that's going to be the harder part.
Yeah,
because I'm in a basement and those stairs suck. And, yeah.
And fun times.
Oh god, yes. Fun times are had by all. So, you have horses? You horses have anything to say? No, all right. I didn't think so. You should be face down in my lap. That's probably weird.
That's a little.
I was gonna say that was a little risque. Not that this show ever was risque. Fuck. I got nothing else. Other than I'm wearing I Have a PhD shirt, which is the only other time I've ever worn this shirt, because I bought it originally from Ninja Brian, who is part of Game Grumps and Ninja Sex Party. He's sort of an inspiration for me, because he's got his PhD in quantum physics. He gave up a tenure track job at the University of London to do what he wants to do, which is sing songs about dicks.
Hmm?
He gave up a tenure-track job where he is one of the leading authorities of string theory to do that, and I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. If I had the talent to write songs about dick, I'd so do it.
All day, every day.
All day, every day. My talent, maybe farts. I know farts real well. Gas. I definitely have gas.
You got that down.
I could sing songs about gas. And when I bought it, this is only the second time I've ever worn it because this feels too pretentious, and I'm not a pretentious person. Despite what this or any other channel that I have would say, I'm probably one of the most laid back. I don't like to show off. I mean, good God, I get weirded out when people ask me to give them an autograph, for God's sakes. But not for this channel. God, no, that would be weird. Oh God, if that ever happened. If someone actually come up to me and said, I want your autograph, I love you and Eric.
You'd shit bricks and pass out?
Yeah, I would really... Well, first of all, I'd be questioning their life decisions. And then I would shit bricks and pass out. Because I'd be like, wow, I'm glad I was entertaining you. I guess. I think that's what... Was that what we were doing? Or were we just being assholes? Well, I was being an asshole. You were being you. I don't know. And whatever you are is amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. Call me what you want, I guess.
You're an adorable man. That's what you are.
Sure, that works. I'll take it.
I'll take it, yeah. Which has always been hilarious because your wife is totally cool with us eloping.
Oh, yeah. She mentioned that before.
Yeah. It's like, I have no problem if you ran away and got married to Sam. I'm like, that's great.
You're like, yeah, whatever. As long as I came back, that's all she is.
Yeah, that's all she cares about. As long as I'm still supported. All right. Cool.
Whatever.
But yeah, I really have nothing else. I mean, I'll let you just close this out because I've got nothing else.
Alright. Well, that sucks because I don't talk. But, I mean, honestly, I had never done anything like this before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at all. The most public stuff I did was, like, giving presentations at school.
Yeah.
Or, you know, helping little kids learn at the science center where I worked.
Which you are apparently an amazing tutor.
Yeah, I also did tutoring at UND.
Yeah, helping those kids get through school.
Yeah.
Because they are children.
They're chemical engineering degrees.
Oh, God. I have to deal with some of them. All right. 2 of them were part of the group.
Yeah.
The new group. And I think I've recommended Taft. I've told Taft, I'm like, Eric will help you out. Just fucking ask.
Just ask.
Whatever.
I'm fine.
Oh, whatever.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, it was fun. Honestly, it was kind of weird the first few times. I'm not much of a talker.
No.
As anybody who watches would know.
No.
I don't open my mouth unless I have something specific to say.
Yeah, you and it's usually, what? What, goddammit, what? You fucking piece of shit!
And that happens too every once in a while.
Which is beautiful.
Yeah, it has to come out someday.
Oh, yes. And it was beautiful when it did.
Yeah, when it happens, it's nice.
Yeah. But I couldn't ask for a better partner. I really couldn't. I had there was a I think I said this before on camera or while we were recording that there was a second person.
He was like the TV station.
Yeah, he worked
guy
at
or
the TV
whatever.
station, yes.
Yeah,
and
him.
I watched his demo reel. He actually had a demo reel and he linked it to the email. And I was like, I already got somebody. And I don't think it would work. So sorry.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you've listened to this channel, I've had other people on the channel. I had Josh on here once for a span of 10 episodes. I had Bo and Taft on here as well. And it was just experimenting. And I don't like the like because they're a little bit more talkative, but they never seem to have the same sort of chemistry. Like I've known them for a while. Actually, I've known Bo longer than I've known you, and I've known Taft almost as long, but it's like we don't have with those two. I didn't have the same chemistry as I did with you, because I don't mind explaining things to you, like, oh, this is a crazy thing I did in the 80s, or this was a crazy thing in the 90s and whatnot. Them, it was like I had this. There was a thing called Betamax.
You had to spell it out.
Oh God, I'm like, Eric will get it. He'll be fine. Those two, I just had to spell shit out, and it's like I can't. I don't want to feel older than I am talking to these two kids,
Don't make it worse.
especially when Taft is your age.
Oh.
But he's so naive because he's from Alaska, and so they don't have that shit. And so it's like I can't even get mad at him because they just don't have the things. I mean, good God, they just got indoor plumbing.
Yeah, it's yeah.
And well, Taft Bo just turned 21, so I mean, but he's more of a recluse. He's a hermit. He makes me look like a social butterfly.
Impressive.
That is impressive considering who I am. So, yeah, it's been an honor. It's been awesome. I cannot ask for a better partner. Considering there was another human being in North Dakota that would actually play video games and or decide to say, hey, I can show up to your place given whatever day, and you can act like a total asshole. I sit here and play the game. I don't care.
Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, it was fun. You got to play some shit you probably never got to see or play before, like Playboy.
Playboy and well,
and some girl games that no one should ever play, and I'd say I'm sorry for making you play them, but I'm not.
I was gonna say, but you're not.
Oh, hell no, I'm not.
No way.
They were fun. And it just, wow, yeah. I think Sonia's gonna miss this more than anything, even though you don't tell her anything.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, like when she
When she
saw
finally
some of the
learned the
videos.
things. Yeah, when she finally learned what the fuck is going on. Like, apparently, I learned this at my graduation party, which failed. God.
Oh, we figured it out. We made it work.
Yeah, we made it work. My landlord just didn't show up on the right day to do the things he was supposed to, but we made it work. That apparently, all Eric would ever tell Sonia was, well, we had an okay day. But the things that were really going on in here are like borderline illegal, for all we know. And it just, Jesus Christ. Yeah, wow. And yeah, I think she's more torn up about it than we are. Me, I'm just like, this is just another phase of this is actually the longest that I've lived in one space in a long time. I've lived in this spot for this apartment space for 4 years. I have not done that probably ever since I left my house at 18. It's never happened. I've just been places, like I've moved South Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, back to Pennsylvania, then to Slippery Rock, then back to my father's house. That was a fun time. And then I went down to Atlanta to get my master's, and then I moved back home, but I moved up to Johnstown, and I had that job at Sargent's, and then I went to Bethlehem and worked, which is the other side of the state, which is a completely different place if you know anything about Pennsylvania. And then I came up here, and this has been the longest I've been in one space for any length of time that wasn't my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, holy shit. And now it's like, I'm getting weirded out because moving day will be coming soon, and it'll be, what the fuck do I do now?
Now what?
Because, I mean, I've been looking up rental spots, but it's like, oh, fuck. I don't know where I'm going to live yet, so I gotta figure that shit out, too.
Yeah, it could be important.
Yeah, it might be. I could always be homeless. Well, I've been borderline homeless. I wouldn't say I was homeless. But there were times where money was really close, and I'm like, that's it, I'm evicted. It's my ass now.
Yeah, here it comes.
Yeah, so, I mean, and the fact that now that I'm going to have that's the thing that blows my mind now. For everything that I've lived through in life, I'm going to actually have a stable job.
Mm-hmm.
I have never... Okay, I'll put it to you this way. A stable job that paid decent. I've never had that before.
Mm-hmm.
because GTAs don't get paid shit. When I worked at Sergeant's, I didn't get paid shit. And that was after my master's degree. In fact, there are people who could start work at any restaurant here and get paid more than what I was getting paid at Sergeant's. Wow, that just depressed the shit out of me.
I was gonna say, oof.
Well, up here in North Dakota, I think a lot of places start at $10, and that's what I was getting paid at Sergeant's. It was $10 an hour. I got paid $500 a month at Georgia State. I don't know how the fuck I managed to live, especially when I lived in downtown, that was way more expensive. But in Decatur was $600 a month. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Yeah, and wow, and I'll actually have stability because it's a private school. It's mainly teaching. It's not research, but I'll live. And they want me. That's another thing that's been scary. It's like they actually want me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's like they're really excited for me to be there and to teach these kids and do these things, but it's like I feel this. Not like I'm gonna disappoint them or anything, or like set the desks on fire first day. Not that hasn't happened in my dreams. Like that's how I'm gonna go out when I'm 95 and still teaching because I'm too stupid to retire. But it's like, wow, these people actually think that much of me that I can go in and mold these young minds like I'm a responsible, reasonable, rational adult. Which, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, like 5 minutes,
Yeah, for more than like 3 minutes in the intro.
yes, you know I'm not any of these things. I'm calm, cool, and collected anywhere else, but you put me in front of this shit, and it's gone. It's like, holy
All
fuck.
out the window now.
Fuck no, I turned into the Macho Man Randy Savage on cocaine.
Yep.
Yeah, because that was my hero. He's still my hero. Because I know he stopped the
The rapture.
yes, he did stop the rapture. He did stop the rapture. And I'll be forever grateful for that. When I see him, I'll be like, thank you, man. Yeah. That's it. I guess.
Yeah.
However long this has been going, it's been fun. But my foot is now asleep, and I think I need to stop the tape. Yeah, tape. There's a medium that doesn't exist anymore either.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that doesn't have a tape.
No, it doesn't. It's got an SD flash card because that's the thing now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Wow. Times have changed, man. Because I remember filming and editing skate videos, and it was all on tape. And I was so poor at times that I would just redo the tape. So I would capture it to the computer, and then I would just use that same tape again.
Mm-hmm.
So all that footage is gone if it disappeared. Jesus Christ! Wow. Times they are changing.
Yep.
Well. All right, we're done.
It's over.
It's over. Teen Girl Squad, so good. Oh God.
Yeah, don't die on your way over to the
Yeah,
camera.
it's dead. I'm dead. Help. There's the TV, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure that was your ball sack.
There's the screen. There's the ceiling. There's TV. There's the sound hickey doos.
Sound hickey doos.
And here's an upshot of Eric.
Yeah, upside down.
Bye.
What?